It is just about 8:30.
We start with the latest on a traffic mess. Kyla Woods, bring us up to date.
We have problem spots all over the tri-state, so let's get right to it. I want to start out on the map, and we'll go from left to right. An accident with injury on the Ronald Reagan Highway westbound at Colerain. Also another accident 75 north near Harrison. This one's involving 3 cars. That accident there blocking the left lane. Another new accident blocking all lanes. Norwood lateral eastbound at Montgomery Road. You certainly want to be aware of that. Also a new accident not indicated on the map here, 71 south at I-75. That one is with injury. Again, you can't see that one on the map, but you can certainly see the backups here on 75 and on 71. Also a new accident to tell you about, Fort Washington Way right outside of Lytle Tunnel, and they are rushing police and emergency crews to the scene there. So Randy, can we expect to see any break here in the rain?
Well, you know, all of your traffic tie-ups popped up when that heavy rain crossed through downtown. Now the heaviest rain is moving to the east. Currently, it looks like it'll be raining hardest right along 71 once you get north of the Lebanon area, kind of heading up toward Waynesville and Wilmington. As we go through the next couple of hours, this heavier rain will move to the east. We'll kind of transition over to a drizzly period through the afternoon. Temperatures falling into the 50s.
Beachmont Ford is the #1 rated dealership in the nation for customer satisfaction.
Save up to $2 a gallon at Kroger Fuel Centers when you shop at Kroger and let your fuel points add up. Or redeem 100 fuel points and save 10 cents a gallon at Kroger Fuel Centers or participating Shell stations. Save on fuel at Kroger.
Need service, broken spring, broken cable? Call AE Door and Window today. Weather is challenging on your garage door, so be sure you never get stuck outside.
AE Door and Window, where we sell the best and service the rest.
So, where are you living now, Will?
Where am I living? The only place I can afford.
Oh, I'm so glad you're home. Yeah.
Okay, I was smart enough to notice that this totally loaded daily double is now on the McDonald's extra value menu. So hey, I can handle this. I got this great kind of loft space.
No way.
Oh, cool.
It's kind of retro.
Good for you, man.
With 2 beef patties stacked with delicious toppings for only $1.99, McDonald's Daily Double Sandwich gives you the simple joy of being extra smart.
Any number of things that determine first and second.
It's the little stuff that ends up making the difference.
I just have to believe in myself.
Wow, and a dream come true.
It's a pursuit of perfection.
The 2012 London Olympics this summer on NBC.
8:30 now on a Friday morning, the first day of June 2012. We have a sea of country music fans in Rockefeller Plaza gearing up for a great concert from the CMA's reigning new artist of the year, the band Perry. Meantime, outside with them, I'm Ann Curry alongside Matt Lauer, Natalie Morales, and Al Roker. We've got a lot more coming up this morning.
Well, we have a lot more music coming up. Just want to remind people about next Friday morning here on the Plaza, we have a concert from Chris Brown. That's going to be a huge audience. And then 2 weeks from today, another guy who's known to draw a little bit of a crowd, Justin Bieber, takes over with Bieber Fever here on the Plaza. Get here early for both of those concerts.
Right. Speaking of concerts, there's more than one way to entertain your kids this summer. We're going to walk you through everything you need to know about how to keep up with your teens during the summer months, from the websites they're going to be checking out to the must-have apps and the movies they're going to want to see.
Sounds like a long segment.
Speaking of the movies they're going to want to see, there's one out this weekend. Let's say hello to one of the stars, Chris Hemsworth, one of the stars of the new movie,
come on in here, Chris.
Snow White and the Huntsman.
How are you, Chris? Good to see you.
It's nice to have you here.
There you go.
So in this movie,
There we go.
in this movie, you play the Huntsman. Now, the original Grimm fairy tale, the Huntsman is sent to kill Snow White, but instead ends up saving her. Is that sort of the gist of your character?
Yeah, the Huntsman wasn't overly prominent in the original story, and in this version, yeah, is sent to capture her and maybe kill her. And while it's on that journey, discovers that there's something special about her, and she could possibly reawaken the world that's sort of fallen into darkness and tragedy. So
it is really a beautiful movie, incredible.
And Chris, you've got something in common with Al, because you're best known for playing a god among men, which Al does every day in Thor. And in this one, you're opposite a couple of goddesses. You got Charlize Theron in this and Kristen Stewart. I would imagine it didn't take a lot of convincing to get you to play this role.
It was big fans of both of them, you know, and I had a little bit of discussion with the two of them about what we're going to do with the film, but once they arrived on set, it was kind of go, 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 and both Kristen and Charlize were just incredibly intimidating in the best way and impressive, and everyone followed suit from what they did with the film.
Yeah, and also, you had Charlize Theron, yelling at you almost the entire time.
Scary.
She is scary, right? In that role, and also Kristen Stewart apparently clocked you one.
She did, yeah. She's a sharp couple of knuckles on her. We were doing a stunt scene where she was supposed to punch me or pretend to punch me, and got a little too close and ended up getting me in the nose. And I didn't want any more of that fight.
And congratulations on your new daughter, India
Thank
Rose.
you. Yeah.
True that it would have been Indiana Jones if it had been a boy?
I keep jokingly saying that, or Han Solo, or any kind of Harrison Ford character. That or Jar Jar Binks, maybe.
No Jar Jar.
No, I always liked India, or Indiana, and sort of like, well, boy or girl, but I kind of solved that.
Hey, congratulations on that and on the new movie, Snow White and the Huntsman, opening this weekend. Chris, it's good to have you here.
It opens today. All right, congratulations. Let's get a check of the weather.
All right, let's see what you've got for your weekend. First off, Saturday, we've got some heavy rain in New England, showers in the Pacific Northwest, sizzling hot in the Southwest, the mountain of California, warm along the Gulf Coast, more rain down in Florida. Sunday, heavy rain continues in New England, wet weather Northern California into the Pacific Northwest, some showers in the mid-Mississippi River Valley, and the heat continues from Texas on into the Southwest. That's what's going on around the country. Here's what's happening in your neck of the woods.
Good morning. The heaviest rain came through last night, but this morning some decent rainfall right now in through portions of Warren and Clinton counties, also southern Claremont County. You can see the back edge of the steady rain now pushing into southeastern Indiana. As we go through the next few hours, this is a very slow to move system, so through much of the morning we'll be dealing with light rainfall. Heading into the afternoon, the clouds are staying thick and occasionally maybe some spotty drizzle. Temperatures slowly falling into the upper 50s by this evening.
And that's your latest weather.
All right, thanks, Al. Meantime, we should go back to London.
Let's go check in with Meredith again, find out. Meredith, what do you have coming up all over the next several days?
Yeah, I'm leaving here to go interview David Beckham. Oh, poor me. We're going to have that for you on Monday. A wrap-up of all the weekend events and also a preview of the service at St. Paul's on Tuesday. Don't hate me, honey. It's just the job. You know what, Matt? I know you're joining me on Tuesday. And remember that suit that Beckham gave to you the last time he was on the show? After the show, he gave you his suit because you liked it so much?
I do. Where's this
that?
going? Yes.
He wants it back?
Pack it. He wants it back.
Hey, Meredith, try and have a little more pride around David Beckham than Natalie just had around Chris Hemsworth. Right? See if you can, retain your dignity a little bit, okay?
Oh, dignity, dignity.
I was digging on him, too.
Exactly. I mean, Chris Hemsworth is a very good-looking man. Anyway, you did a
have
great
fun. We'll
job,
see you, and I
Meredith.
can't wait to see you next week.
Yeah. Thanks, Meredith.
Thanks, guys. Take care.
Okay, bye. All right, got much more coming up, right?
We certainly do. But first,
including the Van Perry. But first, this is Today on NBC.
Nate and Zoe's dream right now is to get married. Nate and Zoe's dream later is to have a house, car, family, and their own business. American Family Insurance will protect their dreams, whether they happen now, later, or in between. Your dream is out there. Go get it. We'll protect it.
American Family Insurance.
10 more days. 9 more days. 8 more days, Captain. 7 more days. 6 more days. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 more day.
The whole family together. It'll be worth the wait. Great Wolf Lodge. Everybody in. Great Wolf Lodge is the perfect place for family fun this summer. Visit greatwolf.com today.
forward about new Honey Bunches of Oats fruit blends and their unique taste combinations.
Like peach.
Two flavors.
In harmony. Yummy.
4 nutritious grains and 2 big fruit flavors to make your day bunches better.
We're back now, 8:37, and this morning on Parenting Today, everything you need to know about your teens as we head into the dog days of summer. School's letting out. Your kids are ready to let down their hair. What will they do and how will they stay connected? Randy of Loyola University. Good morning to both of you. Nice to see you.
Good morning.
Let's talk curfews, okay?
All right.
High school students home for the summer, college students coming home from the summer, and parents are worried about what the curfew should be. So are the students. How do you negotiate the right deal?
I definitely think first off, you have to have an open dialogue between the parents and the teens. Teens need to understand what time they need to be home, what friends they're going to be hanging out with, where they're going to be going. And once that happens, it gives parents that option to have flexibility and also be able to regulate what their teens are doing each week.
I like the open dialogue too. 8:30. Okay, that's it. No later. Is that going to be a problem?
You might give them a little more time, especially if they're in college.
All right, but wait a second. Let's say we negotiate a deal. Let's say it's 1 in the morning or midnight. What happens if the teen breaks the curfew? What's the penalty?
I definitely think if something like that happens, that goes along with the open dialogue. If you come home too late, you're not going to be able to go out next week. Or if you do that, you're going to have to come home at 12 a.m. the next week. So it's kind of have to have a give and take with the parents and also the teens.
Lucy, let's go to you here. I think there's also a give and take between friend time and family time. During the summer, a lot of parents like me, we want to spend time with our children, and we get the feeling you just want to be with your friends.
Well, that's not entirely true. We do want to spend time with our parents, but as a teen, one of the worst things that can happen is, I go out and I make plans to hang out with my friend for the night, and my mom busts into my room and tells me, cancel your plans, we're going to dinner with your dad. I want my parents to make plans with me, not for me.
So in other words, if I start intruding on what is already your established schedule, that's when I create a problem.
That's when you create a problem, and that's when teens are going to start to feel like hanging out with their parents is a burden.
All right, let's talk about websites. You guys are going to come home, you'll be home for the summer, and you're going to be on your computer. As parents, we're going to walk by, we're going to see this all the time. What are the websites you're going to be on, and what do I need to know about them as a parent?
So I'm really excited about this one. I just discovered this new website. It's called flavorpill.com.
What does it do?
It is a network of culturally connected people who are interested in learning about great events, giveaways, concerts, book signings, everything in their areas. And this is not just